Today is a not so fun day. Even though I have perfected the art of doing laundry once a month, so heavy I can't even lift it. It is once a month too many. I do not like this task, but alas, clothes I do like. And also I feel like I smell fall in the air. It's coming. I hate to break it to you if you're really sad about that. I really love fall, so I'm excited, but I just need to start with all the clothes clean because I know I sense a wardrobe shift happening soon. I'm taking my True Earth laundry strips. I've been using these for years and they are fantastic. Ooh, you know what? I can pack more clothes into this. More towels. I should wash these. I should wash this. Okay, I should probably go do this. Don't make me go. Okay, I gotta. My fridge is by no means horrible, but it is well overdue for a deep clean. So I kind of want to take the next 20 minutes or so just to start off with decluttering my fridge and taking out all the things that are expired, particularly condiments. I know there's a few in there that I'm like, we need to reset that because it's been in my fridge too long. We're heading into a new season, so I just want this area of my home to feel a little extra clean because I know going into the fall, I really want to get serious about experimenting in the kitchen again. You know, in the summer, I feel like I just am really going for my tried and true dishes. Things are easy to batch make, a lot of like pasta salads, black bean burgers, like just things I could batch make and not have to worry about like cooking intensely every day. But as we head into the cooler months, I know that's going to be a priority, and I think when you have a nice clean space to store that food, you're more incentivized to just use the things within it because it just looks all delicious. I have a garbage bag here and I have recycling over there. I'm gonna try and move sort of quickly because I don't want to keep the door open too long. These pickles need to go. Oh, I had some spinach in there too long. Gross. Didn't have to get rid of too much, but I am gonna have to get rid of this. This has been in my fridge for well over a year. I've officially decluttered the fridge and I also did the freezer, and then I need to take a break because that was a lot. One thing I do want to note is these stasher bags were all in my freezer. I had to empty the things that were in them. Not all of them were like full of food. Some of it's just like one piece of like a banana, or one had like spinach in it. These two bags though, I use all the time for keeping my trash like contained in the freezer. I know that might sound a little bit odd, but anytime I have scraps from like actual food, like the middle of a bell pepper or the skin of a potato, I like to put it into these two bags, which usually allows me to fill a week's worth of scraps because I don't like to mess up my trash with smells. And I feel like once you start adding food into your trash that goes bad, that spoils, it just starts to stink so much. And I know like that's to be expected from a garbage can, but if I can avoid that, I try to. So these are really handy, but they need a wash. And these smaller ones I use all the time for storing food. It just really helps like create a tight seal. They're reusable. I think I'm actually gonna even put these in the dishwasher just so that they get a solid clean because they need it. Now we gotta tackle those shelves in the fridge, which is the thing I'm not looking forward to. Start top to bottom. The Brita. These are drawers I keep at the top of my fridge, and they actually are very useful because you can change the dividers on them, but they look gross. Here's my current dilemma at the moment. These bins are drying. I still have more to wash. I'm about 56% of the way through this project and I want to stop. I've lost all motivation to do this, but I have to keep going. I always forget what an ordeal this all is. And may I just like caution you, if you use these bin organizers in your fridge, yes, you'll be a little bit more organized, but when it comes time to clean your fridge, you end up having so much more work to do with cleaning and drying these things. It's gonna feel really good after it's done. I will admit, I already feel like my fridge is becoming a new girl. She's gonna be a new thing. There's one of my bins. Here's another one. Lots of crumbs going on. It's gross work. Not my favorite. Also, I'm finding this scraper that I use typically for my cupboards to get off like the door stoppers. This is coming in handy on the glass shelves to get off any spills that have become sticky and yucky. I'll include a link to it down in the description box below. You can use rubber little scrapers or metal ones, but I like the rubber so it's a little less abrasive. But Okay, I'm procrastinating now. I gotta keep going. Oh, and I also lost a nail. Looks like I lost a finger, just a nail. I did it. The fridge is now clean, organized. I've got my chocolate station, butter, coffee, flax meal, condiments. This is my OXO container for hemp hearts. I want to get another one of these containers for some of the granola things that I always have on hand. Brita on the right, sparkling water. We got milk and some fun drinks in the back. I've also got drinks down here, bubblies. Got some veggies on the left, and then usually some fruit will go on the right, but I need to go grocery shopping. But right now I've got my Brazil nuts going on in here. So the goal is to keep it that way, okay? So that I can actually see everything. Not that it was like horrible before, but it definitely is fresher. I was gonna do this whole segment about showing my fall mugs that I'm bringing out early, and I realized I only have three. Only three fall mugs. Like, feel sorry for me right now. I've got Hocus Pocus, I need coffee to focus. Cheesy, absolutely. A little Ray Dunny, yeah, not a Ray Dunn mug, but you wouldn't know. These are the real stars of the show though, the ghost mugs. Anyways, these are gonna go in the dishwasher. They're gonna be washed, and I will be enjoying coffees in ghosts. Thank you very much. I need to put my nails back on. I lost another one. Honestly, I was really impressed with how these were lasting because I put them on for a wedding like over a week and a half ago, and they're still on. So I'm not even that upset. I just need to touch them up. You gotta love life. Sometimes it just laughs at you, because I was baking dinner, I was making pizza, and I put on an apron, but I only put on my bottom half because I just wanted easy access to like a cloth for me to wipe my hands. And I didn't think I needed to do the whole thing. Would you not believe that that is of course the day where me and some pizza sauce had a fight, and it ended up like all over myself, in my hair. There's some stains on my top. Did it touch the apron? No. Anyways, part of my fall prep is getting started on a new crochet project. Do you have any idea about what's going down here? I am now also thinking that the thumbnail may have spoiled it, but if you saw me the thumbnail, like, just pretend you didn't. What do you think this could potentially be? I want to finish this tonight because I gotta get started on a few others. An unrelated topic of conversation that is coming to mind as I am doing this row is, how often do you sit on the floor doing things? I think being on the floor with a cushion, as I do have right now, just opens up so many more options for where I can sit in my apartment. I can sit in some really bizarre corners that otherwise I would never spend time there, because there's no purpose to the empty space of them. So it just allows me to see the place in a new perspective, not just in terms of like obviously being lower on the ground than I typically am, but also just seeing the apartment in new views. I typically film like on the floor in front of my window because obviously the lighting is good, but when I'm not filming, I can sit in front of the TV, I can sit in the middle of the room, I can sit like anywhere. And that sounds a lot less groundbreaking of a revelation as I say it out loud, as it sounded in my head. There is pleasure in being on the floor doing fun activities. Definitely, I guess you could tie it back to childhood and the time that we would spend on the floor playing with our toys. It's like, well, why can't we continue doing that as adults? Although as I say that, I also know that sitting on the floor is not that comfortable. So there's probably people watching this being like, I'd rather just sit on a chair. You know what, that's fine too. But you know, I'm always open to trying things in new ways. Crocheting is one of those ones that is very relaxing to do sitting down low. 1, 2, 3, 4, e 5. I won't put you through watching this whole ordeal because I'm gonna be here for a while. Let's put it that way. This one doesn't whip up super quick, but it's very easy stitches. So I think a TV show will be in my future when I'm doing this off camera. Ta-da! Oh, it's coming together, guys. Here we go. I had to buy for this project. Are you getting where we're going with this? It's so cute. I have to make a little stem. Oops. The part of cinching in the pumpkin is actually one of my favorite parts about this project because it's just like really fun to see it go from a blob to pumpkin shaped. Oh my gourd. No one's ever made that joke before. I just think this one is too cute. I'm gonna make a few more in a couple different colors so I can use them as decor around the apartment. I may even try making some larger ones, perhaps as like a pillow. Oh, I just love how soft and textured these are. I always love creative things like drawing flowers or crocheting pumpkins, or even like crocheting my chickens, because they're imitating something in real life that is not always perfect. No two chickens, no two flowers, no two pumpkins are the same, so it's okay if your projects have little quirks to them. Like one of these little wedges is a little bit fattier than others, but that's okay. I never did meet two pumpkins that look exactly alike. I'll include a link to the pattern I used down in the description box below. It's free, available on a blog, so if you want to try it out with low risk, no need to buy a pattern, then there you go. I'll also include links to the yarn that I used for this one. Fall is coming.